So today's story is coming from a lady who was scammed by her Tinder boyfriend. She was scammed by her boyfriend or by someone whom she met on Tinder. The young man scammed her. So take your time, listen to her, but then we will come back and analyze everything we have heard.
So I joined Tinder in 2021 and I matched with this guy. His name is Jude. So we had a very good connection on the app. Then we decided to take our conversation to WhatsApp. So on WhatsApp, our conversation was still very much good. So he's based in the UK and he was like, oh, that's going to come back to Nigeria for Christmas, blah 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 blah. So I was like, okay, this is like a good opportunity for us to like see and everything. So he told me that he wanted to get me like some things when he was coming. So I was like, okay, maybe like a bag and a dress. So he said, okay, no problem. That night we had a conversation and it's like he has already shipped the items he got me to Nigeria. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So the next morning he sent me a link to track the package. So I opened the link and I was surprised. Instead of seeing my bag and a dress that I asked for, I saw iPhone 11 Pro Max. I saw 3 dresses, a bag, shoe, perfume, chocolates, and a sealed box. So I was like, ha. I was actually very surprised and I was like, oh, okay, thank you. So he was just like, oh, that he couldn't put Lagos as the shipping location. Instead, he had to go to Abuja. So I was to call them for a home delivery. So I was like, oh, okay, no problem. I didn't even think twice about it. So I called the number and they told me that their delivery option is either by flight or by road. So I opted for the road option, which was 12,500, and I paid. So along the line, they called me back again and they were like, oh, that they're trying to scan the goods or they're trying to scan the package or whatever, that the machine is beeping, like it's not accepting the sealed box or what is inside the box. So I called the guy back and I explained what they told me, that it's not accepting the box, what's in the box. So he told me that, oh, that he kept 200 pounds for me in the box. It was for my expenses and whatever, but also he kept drugs in the box. So this is where the story starts getting complicated. So in my head, I'm like, what is drugs doing in my package? So he was just like, oh, that I can't remember the story. This was like 2021 or whatever. So the guy was like, I should just try to sort it out. And me, I didn't even think twice about it because he had already told me that there was money in the box. So I was like, okay, I can always reimburse myself back, whatever. So I called them back and they were telling me that, oh, that it can't go through unless I settle them, that I have to pay like 30 something thousand. I think it was like 35k. And I didn't even think twice about it. I sent the money because I was stupid. And I had money, so you guys, please don't blame me. So I sent the money. Then they later called me and they was like, okay, they've already given it to a rider. So I was going to get the package the next day. So the next day in the morning, I got a text from the rider and he was like, oh, he's the one delivering my package. So I said, okay, no problem. This was like in the morning by 8. So 4 p.m. reached. I had not heard from the rider. So I called the man back. I called the rider and he was telling me that, madam, police stopped him on the road. Oh, they confiscated the package. They took the package. The police did stop and search. They opened the package. They saw drugs inside. That I did not tell him he'll be delivering drugs. That he does not want to allow. That the police, they've taken the package. This is when my senses started to come together because it was not even making sense. If police is stopping you on the road, are they not supposed to ask for your car documents? Why are they opening my package? So Anna told him to give me the number of the person that took the package. So I called that one and that one was saying that this is a federal crime, a federal whatever, it's punishable by law, having drugs, kiniko, that the only way that they will send me back my package is if I pay 250,000. This was when my senses came back because I don't get that money. So I was like, 250k, that words. Like, so I now had to like sit down and analyze this thing. I now had to go back to the guy, the Jude guy, to explain this whole thing because I wasn't even getting it. Only for me to realize that he blocked me. Oh my god, this idiot actually blocked me. And I was like, wow.
I'm pretty sure it is pointless analyzing anything because everything she has said, you have understood them all. I think the major thing there is you should know, you need to be very careful when sharing your details to people on the internet, and also the kind of people you trust. Be careful on the kind of people you trust. Make your inquiries well before you start spending anything. Make your inquiries well before you start spending anything. I hope this video helps. And I'm pretty sure that some people have also passed through some situations like this. So feel free and tell us via the comment section your own situation And also tell us how you were able to overcome it even before you were scammed. Or if you were already scammed, tell us how you were able to recover yourself again. Until I see us again, please do well to subscribe to this channel if you've not. I mean my humble self, Chike Zenwari.